Today on Corporate Review, join us as we explore innovative technologies, cutting-edge solutions, and timely discussions from leaders across the globe. This is Corporate Review.
Tactical medicine is far different from what most of us think of as emergency medicine. Law enforcement, first responders, military, security providers, even civilians need some instruction on proper response during emergencies like the Boston Marathon bombing or mass casualty events. Proper tactical medicine training is critical. Well, Tactical Combat Casualty Care, or TCCC, provides world-class medical instruction. Here to discuss why it stands above the competition is Chief Executive Officer Rafael DiGiorgio. Rafael, welcome.
Thank you, Jack. Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here, and thank you for the invite.
Rafael, what is the challenge in obtaining proper tactical medical training?
Honestly, the biggest problem that the United States has right now is, even though we've been in 13 years of warfare, we just don't have that many people that are skilled at addressing the civilian measures for the tactical environment.
So how is Tactical Combat Casualty Care's training different, and what is really the difference between this type of combat care?
Most of the combat care originates from the military, and that's great, except for the fact we're not in a military zone, obviously, back here in the States. And so where we differentiate ourselves is we use quality instructors, which everybody does, but our instructors also have the military and the law enforcement experience, so they can address the civilian side and the legal side to that.
Why use Tactical Combat Casualty Care, or TCCC, for training, as opposed to another national organization?
Big reason that we started in this was because of the fact that national organizations approached it from a cookie cutter response, and it doesn't address the local physician sponsor or the scope of practice or even the local laws that may be involved. And because the military angle is that the military soldiers can't sue the military. But here in,
Right.
in the U.S., obviously everybody's open to lawsuit, so we address that specifically, and that's why we hold our instructors such a high credentialing standard, is to make sure that they can address those from the medicine side and the judicial side.
Interesting. I wouldn't have thought that that needed to be so critical, but apparently it is.
We would all love to not be sued, but in this reality of today's environment, we have to address it.
Talk a bit about your partnership with the Center for Law Enforcement Technology Training and Research.
That has actually worked out very well. They're a nonprofit company out of Orlando, and what that has allowed us to do is reach out to law enforcement agencies that by their own charter are only able to take training from a nonprofit. So it helps. We're big about providing solutions. A lot of agencies told us, oh, we can't use you because you're a for-profit. Okay, well, here's a nonprofit that you can affiliate with, and we're the training extension for them. And that has helped us tremendously as well for a lot of police agencies that don't have the funding. Well, we can partner with them, with the nonprofits, and with our own crowdsourced funding sites to help give them an answer and give them a viable solution instead of saying, no, come back to us when you have the money. One of our pet projects is we don't believe that any law enforcement officer shouldn't be allowed to have the training because of a cost prohibition. We refuse to take that answer.
Thank you for coming here today to help us learn about Tactical Combat Casualty Care, or TCCC.
Thank you for having us. It was a pleasure.